We're going to turn your heat on about 3/4 of the way on. That's going to be that big burner on the end there. We're about 3/4. Oh, fire! Press this button. Press it lock. Press the words and hold it. Press it, hold it. This is the hard part. We got to get these cooktops to work right. Because they like to shut themselves off. Hey, give us some button. There you go. About 3/4 of the way up. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, there you go. One more notch. There you go.
It's a lot of sugar.
Hard part of it. 3/4 of the way. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I brought y'all some unholy spoons to cook this with, because the dessert this good's got to be essential. You got to use an unholy. It's also very hard to scoop sauce if you have multiple spoons. All right. So as that butter melts, and you're already a little way along, as the butter melts, just break up that brown sugar and stir it up. It's going to make a syrup. All right. So the story of Bananas Foster. Bananas Foster is the most famous dessert invented here in New Orleans, and everybody's going to want to take credit for that. So out in the world, you're going to hear different versions of this story. There's at least 5 versions of every story in New Orleans, though, and only about 80% of it's true. So you just got to be careful about what you hear out there. Y'all know that, though. So I'll go with Miss Ella Brennan's version. Miss Ella, she was kind of a big deal in our hospitality industry. And I don't know if y'all know, she lived in the backyard of Commander's Palace. Whenever she got hungry, she'd call down to the kitchen for her dinner. And she said they had the best room service in town. Must be nice to be a Brennan, right? Well, Miss Ella Brennan. Now, we did lose her last summer, and in her honor, I like to stick with her story. So according to her memoir, she tells us that as a younger girl back in the 50s, she found herself working at Brennan's. All the Brennan's kids work in the restaurants, and that's how they learn in the industry. She was no different there. One night, they had a special guest dining with them, a fellow by the name of Richard Foster. Mr. Foster is a local politician, and he'd just been promoted to work to be the new vice commissioner in New Orleans. Vice commissioner is a big enough job in any town, but you can imagine what that's like here. You got 1 or 2 vices to deal with. But he was excited about his new job, so he called up Brennan's and he made himself a reservation. He explained his situation, and since he was a friend of the family and a regular customer, they were happy to help him celebrate. And they decided at Brennan's that they were going to invent a new dessert for him that night. And they put the job of coming up with that dessert on Ella. Ella's thinking about what to cook for Mr. Foster. And she knows that at this time in the city we've got an excess of bananas coming to us from Central America. So all over town, we're just up to our ears in bananas. And they're trying to get rid of them any way they can in the restaurants. So they're making banana bread, banana pudding, banana bread pudding. You name it, they're putting bananas in it. But Mr. Foster's been around town, and he had all these desserts. We needed something new. But down, Ella was thinking that when she was a child, her mom would make her a special breakfast, bananas sauteed in butter and brown sugar. She enjoyed that, so she thought Mr. Foster might too. You know, put that on top of some ice cream. That's a good dessert. But, you know, Brennan's has a reputation of hold. You can't just send some soggy old bananas out on some ice cream and call it a day. Well, down the street at Antoine's, they're serving baked Alaska, and people are going nuts for that stuff. What's on a baked Alaska? It's just meringue. That's just pound cake with meringue on top with ice cream stuff in the middle. What people enjoy about it was that
Enlarged.
it is large, but what people really like about that is that they light it on fire. Everybody loves a flan baked. And Ella knows about this tableside cooking, so she's got no problem with that. So they wheel the fancy cart out to Mr. Foster's table. And that fancy cart you see in restaurants and hotels is called a gueridon. The next time you're in a nice place and you see that cart, say, oh, look, a gueridon. I learned that from Chef Matt. This has nothing to do with the story. I just like saying gueridon. Say it as many times as I can. They wheel the gueridon out to the table. They cook the bananas in the butter and the brown sugar. They hit it with some rum, get a nice big old flambe. Mr. Foster loves it. Of course he does. Who wouldn't? He likes it so much that they decided to name that dessert in his honor, Bananas Foster. You can still get a cooked tableside at Brennan's. Pretty much all the Brennan's establishments have some version of it on their menu because they're proud of it. And the cooks really like this dessert because they don't have to do much work. They set it up and the servers actually do all the work on this. Good stuff. All right, looking good. Go ahead and put the bananas in the pan. We'll pour a little banana liqueur in there that's going to add back banana flavor we lose from cooking. Stir that in real good, and then I want you to turn the heat on high. All the way up to the top. If these pans aren't hot, the rum won't ignite, and what we get is Bananas Foster's cocktail. It's not what we're here for tonight. We're going to get these things screaming hot. So when you get hot enough, I'm going to turn the lights out, get some mood lighting going. We're going to put those spoons down out the way because this is hot kitchen napalm, and I don't want you getting excited and flinging it across the room. Y'all are in the splash zone. You're going to go first. So when you get that, when I come to you with the rum, you got one job left. In that bowl, there's some bona fide voodoo dust. everybody? Yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
It's just cinnamon. It's fine.
Cinnamon.
No fun. Yeah, it's just cinnamon. You're going to take a pinch of that and you're going to flick it at the base of that plate. Don't do the whole bowl. Just a pinch. You're going to go get the movie light.
Somebody get pictures. We're doing a video.
Keep your hands to yourselves. Keep your hands to yourselves. All right, here I come. You ready to put that spoon down? Put that out the way. I'm going to do you first and we'll come right back to you.
Y'all gonna get some pictures? Amy, can you take a picture?
All right. Then what? They didn't have any flames. You lost point. Ah, you wait till there's a flame. So. Yeah, that's one of those usually does. All right. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. Fire.
Woo!
Come on, get another flame. Face the flame. Throw it. There you go. That's it right there. You ready? Take your dust, spoon down.
Can you turn it off?
That's what I'm going to do. You need the new one.
The new one.
The new one. I'll give you a little extra second to get hot. All right, here we go. You ready with the cinnamon?
Yep.
All right, good. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. Booyah! Go again.
More!
Not really happy with that one, eh? There we go.
Throw it all in.
More
The
cinnamon.
whole bottle in there.
No, that's a banana daiquiri. All right. More funny. Caught myself on fire a little bit. Well, if I put any more, we're gonna get drunk on banana sauce. But that's banana sauce or flambe.
Woo!
All right. We got a little cinch, but that's okay. Lights on. There we go. So go ahead. We're gonna scoop that out on top of the ice cream over there. Make one of them free. Very cool. Stand behind. Yeah, go with one. You should have enough of that flame, but if you give everybody one spoon, then they come back around and make sure.